the man noticed that there were not only no dishes his wife loved on the dining table. Instead, there were 2 dishes his wife hated. He immediately asked the nanny why she had cooked these dishes, but the nanny said it was because these were all his favorite dishes. The man finally understood why his wife, whom he hadn't seen for 2 years, had lost so much weight. He accused the nanny that since she worked here, she should take the hostess's preferences into account. However, the man didn't realize that he himself was the source of the sin. It turned out that the man had gone to work abroad alone for 2 years to avoid his wife, and he hadn't told his wife after returning to China. When the woman learned the news of her husband's return from a colleague, although she was angry, she still went home early to cook and wait for her husband to come back. But she waited all night, and her husband didn't come home. It was not until she checked her mobile phone that she knew her husband had gone to a party with friends right after getting off the plane. Realizing that all she had done was in vain, the woman finished her dinner alone. The man didn't come home until midnight. The woman originally wanted to have a good talk with him, but the man's indifference made her unable to say a word. The woman felt a little sad, and she didn't understand why their relationship had suddenly become so bad. Once they were a very loving couple, the man was even willing to satisfy any of her wishes and promised to love only her forever. However, after getting married, the man suddenly changed his attitude towards her. That day, the woman wanted to pick up the drunk man home, but she heard the man say that he had married her only to anger his ex-girlfriend. This made the woman very sad, and their relationship became more and more indifferent since then. Unwilling to endure this torment any longer, the woman proposed a divorce to him, but he not only refused her divorce request, but also went abroad alone without telling her. Because the man didn't pay attention to her, the nanny at home also began to disrespect her. The nanny only cooked the man's favorite dishes and didn't care at all about what the woman liked to eat. That day, the man's mother called and asked the woman to attend the memorial service of the elder. When she came to sit beside the man, she saw her mother-in-law's strange eyes. It was not until she saw that the person sitting beside her was her husband's elder brother that she realized she had mistaken the person. She immediately looked for her husband's position, only to find that her husband had attended the memorial service with his ex-girlfriend. The woman was very angry, and she felt like a fool now. After the memorial service, the woman went to a bar to drown her sorrows in alcohol, but she met her husband's elder brother in the bar. She mistook the elder brother for her husband again and asked sadly why he didn't love her anymore. Seeing that she was drunk, the elder brother sent her home. However, as soon as they got home, they met the woman's husband.